These vlogs are just like ADHD or something. There's just so much going on. But we are going, oh, you could probably see it on the screen already. But we're going to look at the application that we have right now currently. So to sign up, click sign up. And so now we could establish a business name, first name, a last name, a phone number, email, password, all the cool stuff. So business name. I already have everything. I already have an account. Whenever you click join company, you could then enter the business ID, join with the first, last, phone number, everything. So let's go to the login page and sign in. So now since we're on the app, I was doing some testing purposes, and so I'm gonna delete some of these. You could hold down and you could multi-select to delete more. You click the more button, delete selected. It will then delete the selected off of your company's inventory, and then you could also edit an item. So right here I'll put what could we put? Cards. Let's sell cards today. Cards. So let's say I have 5 cards priced at, what do we want these cheap? Dollar Tree? Okay, let's put them at $1. So I do have a picture of cards in my inventory. I mean, in my photos, but I added the image and it's now on here. We could minimize it with the drop down arrow right there. There's more features to that arrow than just that. I'll show you here in a little bit. We're going to confirm the edits. Oh, confirm the edits. Yes. Item edited. So it's now edited. And right here with the asset number, you can actually modify them, but you just can't have the same asset number. Let's close out of that. And then let's check out the scanning feature. So whenever we're scanning, we could add an item. It'll actually put the barcode scanner and the code has been decrypted, this and that. But you could scan the item and it will add the item in your inventory. You could adjust some settings right here. So whenever we're adding the item, do we want to set the item image? Do we want to set the item price, quantity, name? And then for stocking the inventory, it's the same thing. If the inventory does not exist, it will prompt you if you want to add the item. Right here we could sell items. It will just decrement from the quantity, and of course all these will add to the logs right here in the statistics, analytics page. So right here it says I did do some adjustments right now. I have edited an item name, cards. Okay, it puts out the asset number, the full name, who did it, the timestamp, when the person did it, and then right here we could sort by this week and this month, all time. So actually, okay, there it is. Yeah, I was testing out the coworker feature, full name Jake Paul right there. And actually you could sort by the items sold, and then you could sort by the edits. Let's see, I have deleted many items right now, so it tells you that I deleted these items. I was messing around with the length on how long the asset tags could be until the application actually breaks, and it turns out it does not break. It just exceeds a huge number. So that is cool. And up here, this analytics page, the bar graph up there, it does graph stuff, but it's just a preset for now. Okay, let's take a look at the profile screen. So we have the business name. So right now I'm in the basic plan subscription. In the free version, you would not have a business ID or the company members. So in order to get those, you would need to upgrade to the basic subscription, which the pricings are listed on the stellarinsight.app webpage. And so when the user clicks upgrade, it should prompt them a screen. I don't have it implemented right now. In the future, of course, implement it using Stripe. That's going to be my API. And then in the bottom here, we have edit profile. Does not work yet. Change password. Does not work yet. And logging out. The logging out does actually work. And so right here, let's go back to the item page. We're going to add a new item. Let's see. Let's add food. It could be any specific type of food. I'm just putting food as a placeholder for now. So we're gonna add an image, right? And then we're gonna add new fields to this food. Spicy. The spicy, we know that it's gonna be a string, and so you could put these types. So you have an amount, which is 0 through infinity. String, just words, and price, $0 and 00 cents. Let's add the field, and if you see that nothing happened right now, this is where that drop down arrow actually comes in handy. Then you can see spicy. Spicy, we could say yes, or we could put like jalapeno or something. Let's see, jalapeno. And so now we could add the item. So actually, I just came across a bug where this validating the input fields is not working properly, and I'm pretty sure it's because of the custom fields that I implemented, but I just returned it true up here, so it fixes everything. And so right here, item has been added. Press OK, and now we see the item. Cool. So now whenever we're editing an item, we could click the drop down, and now we could edit the custom field that that we set. So now the cool thing is that you can actually parse through the custom field properties using the SQT, the Stellar Query tool. So we would put at, and you see that it turns green at the top. So now we're in scripting mode. And so we put at, let's do price is greater than $1. Anything that's over $1 will show up here. Anything over $6 will show up here. Anything over 5 will show up here. And the same thing goes for quantity. We could also type in quantity. Quantity is greater than 4. Turns everything that is greater than 4 in the quantity section. And let's do the fields. So to do the fields, we will actually do at fields dot I think we named it spicy. Actually, it's not actually it's not spicy, it's pieces, because that was before the bug happened. So anything with pieces that is greater than 4 would show up here. And I also added a bit more spaces here, so let's delete one and then delete the other so it stays in regular expressions. Let me show you in the code in the background here. I think we'll be able to see it. So I am splitting spaces, and then I'm handling the and ors or the fields right here too. And if it's greater than, if it gets the greater than, if it's a custom field name, which it is, it'll just do this little calculation thing. But anyways, so in the future, I want to implement a better SQT where it doesn't have no bugs, which I'm pretty sure I'll record a small video on trying to fix these bugs. So right now we have at fields.pieces is greater than 4 or price is greater than 4. So it will actually show up both of them because everything, oh wait, actually, okay, no, I was right. So price greater than 0, it should pop up the other one because the other price was 1. 0 is greater than 1, should pop it up. Price greater than 0 pops up this 1 and the 6. Let's try and do it the other way. Oh, let's do an or sequence with the quantity. So the or sequences with quantities and prices actually work. It's just that the code is not optimized for handling the custom fields that I have implemented. So the benefits of using the custom fields is that you could have a variety of different options, and you could also search through them, sort through them, download it as a CSV file, sort it through Excel if you want, and sooner or later I'll implement a whole web interface where you could just edit everything and have everything straightforward for the users to look at, including you. And also I want to implement all these implementations. So now we have these inventory settings right here, and you could uncheck and check these boxes. It basically minimizes the screen and how it looks, makes it look more cleaner. I'm also going to add where you can hide the pictures also, but you have to have a name, and it will just be, and I also want to add it so it's in a list view instead of a grid view. But yeah, and then we have this clear button up here, clears the queries. You could select all with this little checkbox next to the gear icon. If I could click it, there you go. That's pretty much the full app that we have currently. It's pretty good for test purposes and everything. It's pretty good the way it currently is. But yeah, if y'all have any questions, please make sure to comment and like the video and subscribe. I plan to do these as often as I can, try to explain everything in much detail. And sorry if it skips over some parts, because then I go quiet for about 5 or 10 minutes trying to solve a simple problem or solution. And then with all these cuts between the videos, it kind of makes it look like an ADHD type vibe. But it's all right. That's what makes it fun. That's the goal, is to make programming fun. As long as it works, it's efficient enough, and we have people testing out the application.